The movie begins with a girl wandering in the forest. Suddenly, she notices a man who is with her sitting by a fire. She quickly rushes to him and puts out the flames with her feet. Just then, they both hear the sound of whistles. Panicked, they begin to run and hide behind a tree. The boy signals the girl with his hand and then leaves. The girl hears the whistle again and starts running, but suddenly a man grabs her and kicks her in the stomach. That man and his partner forcefully drag her away. They take her near their car, where she is shocked to see that they have also captured her companion. Both of them are pushed into the car against their will, and the men drive them away. Soon after, they take the girl to a woman and tie her to a chair placed in front of her. Then they step back, leaving the girl alone with the woman. The woman walks closer, takes a razor, and makes a deep cut on the girl's leg, causing blood to flow. After that, they leave her tied to the chair and turn their back, standing in another direction as if preparing for something strange. Within moments, an eerie creature starts to appear. The girl struggles desperately to free herself from the chair. She shakes violently until she finally manages to loosen the right hand wrist. Meanwhile, the group continues their strange ritual with their backs turned. Suddenly, one of them looks back and notices that the girl has freed one of her hands. He warns the man beside him, but the other ignores him. Determined, he goes toward the girl himself and tries to grab her hand. In the struggle, the broken piece of the chair tied to her hand pierces straight into his throat. Blood begins to pour as he stumbles back, clutching his neck. At that very moment, the terrifying creature grabs him, tears open his throat, and starts devouring him. Taking the opportunity, the girl frees herself completely and escapes. When the others finally turn back, they are shocked to see that the girl is gone. Adding to their horror, one of their own men is dragged away by the creature. After escaping, the girl reaches a small stream where she washes her wounds with water. She picks some leaves, applies them to her injury, and ties it with a piece of cloth. Remembering her companion, she becomes angry at those people. She then leaves and discovers a path with tire marks. Hoping to find her companion, she decides to follow the tracks, eventually arriving at a place filled with camps surrounded by fences. She sneaks in by crawling under the fence. Inside, she finds her companion's belongings lying on the ground. Soon, the same woman who had injured her leg earlier enters the house where several people are sitting, almost like a church gathering. Strange paintings cover the walls. At the front, a woman dressed in white signals, and everyone leaves the room. The woman approaches her, but as she draws close, the woman in white slaps her, realizing they have failed in their task. The girl hides beneath the church, watching the woman leave. Suddenly, after a moment, the same woman crawls toward her from behind, trying to catch her. The girl struggles and narrowly escapes. While crawling under the fence again, a man grabs her leg, injuring it further, but she manages to break free and run away. Night falls. After walking for some time, she sees her companion sitting by a fire. She runs to him, but it turns out to be a trap. She's caught in a snare and ends up hanging upside down. Just then, the same man who grabbed her in the beginning appears. He is planning to sacrifice them to the creatures, but suddenly, terrifying creatures appear and attack him instead. They tear his body apart, devouring him alive, and finally decapitate him, carrying his head away. The girl manages to climb up the rope onto the tree and witnesses the horrific scene. Meanwhile, one of the creatures drags her companion's body away, and another begins climbing the tree toward her. As the creature reaches close, the girl quickly loops the rope around its neck and jumps down, leaving the creature hanging while she falls to the ground. Afterward, she picks up the dead man's gun and makes her way back to their camp. Mimicking their style, she whistles just like them. Hearing this, the people who were guarding leave for the forest, giving her a chance to sneak inside the settlement. Somehow she manages to enter the church and points the gun directly at the woman in white. The woman places her hands on her stomach. She was pregnant. Seeing this, the girl hesitates, lowering her guard for a moment. Suddenly, the woman grabs a frying pan and strikes her on the head, making her collapse. But as the girl falls, her fingernails scratch the woman's stomach, causing blood to drip from her belly. Moments later, her followers take the wounded girl away, rub blood on her face, and lock the girl inside a coffin with a torch. Coffin is connected to a tunnel deep underground. After some moments, the same creature comes through that tunnel and attacks the girl. But when it comes close and smells the blood on her fingernails from the woman's scratch, it does nothing to her and leaves. Leaving the girl in shock. After that, the girl escapes and sets fire to their camps. Then, one by one, she kills all those people. Afterward, she enters the church. As soon as she goes inside, the woman in white attacks her from behind, but she escapes and both start fighting. The girl bites deep into the woman's throat, tearing off her flesh with her teeth, and woman screams in pain. But at that moment, the woman begins to give birth. Then another woman enters and shoots at the girl, but she dodges, and they both get into a brutal fight. The girl stabs a sharp knife into the second woman's throat, killing her. The woman in white finally gives birth to a child, But after seeing her baby, she becomes terrified. She steps out from behind the curtain and slits her own throat with a big knife. Then, the girl goes to the baby, takes it in her arms, and sees that the baby was not human but looked like a demon child. At that moment, all the creatures arrive, as if they were bowing before their god, the newborn child. And the movie ends here. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Also, subscribe to our channel Story Crax. We'll be back soon with another thrilling story.